Good afternoon. Today we will study about an interrogative. An interrogative is an assorted group of a pronoun, a determiner, and an adverb. An interrogative pronoun, determiner, or adverb is inverted to initiate the interrogative clause. So the subtitle of this class is an inverted arrangement of a clause. The definition of an interrogative is this. An interrogative is applied by the speaker who intends to convey the intention of the interrogative to the listeners. A speaker who has the specific intention to get the information from the listeners applies the interrogative in the clause. The speaker arranges the interrogative to start the interrogative clause to reveal the inquisitive intention at first. The interrogative is arranged to initiate the interrogative clause so that the listeners can figure out the intention of the speaker to inquire the interrogative clause to the listeners with the very first word, that is the interrogative. So the listeners recognize the information that the speaker seeks and the interrogative clause with the very first word, that is the interrogative. The role of the interrogative is this. The information by the speaker is a specification about a context that an indication or a description is applied in the interrogative clause. The role of the interrogative approaches the reason why we ask something to a listener. The listeners who hear a clause from can have a curiosity about the context, about specific information stated in the clause. The interrogative clause has the role to replace the indication or description in the clause. The speaker who tries to figure out the context about the object of the curiosity applies the interrogative. The interrogative is accorded with the trait of the object of the speaker's curiosity. The object of the curiosity is an indication, then the interrogative pronoun replaces the object of the curiosity. The object of curiosity is accorded with the trait of the description, then the interrogative determiner or adverb replaces the object of curiosity, that is a description. The first role of the interrogative is this. the interrogative has the trait as a pronoun. The interrogative pronoun replaces the indication of a subject or an object in the interrogative clause. As an indication is applied as a subject or an object in the clause, the interrogative pronoun also has the role as a subject or an object in the interrogative clause. The interrogative pronoun replaces an indication for a subject or an object that is a person or not a person. The subject or object is classified into the two ways. The first way is about the subject or object as a person. The second way is about the subject or object not as a person. The sort of the interrogative will be differentiated. The second role of the interrogative is this. The interrogative has the trait as a determiner. The interrogative determiner specifies a subject or an object with the premise about the condition that the definition of each interrogative determiner indicates. As a determiner is applied in a clause to specify the range of the indication of a noun or a pronoun. So the interrogative also specifies the range or the number of the subject or the object indicated by the noun or pronoun that is described by the interrogative determiner. Each sort of the determiner is applied with its own definition. The range specified by the definition of the interrogative determiner is differentiated by the sort of the interrogative determiner. The interrogative determiner specifies the subject or object with the possession, definiteness, and number of the subject or object.